Hey guys, this is gonna be really quick. I gotta eat lunch. I'm starving like Marvin. But I'm gonna put a link to a YouTube channel down below. It's CB. He's an auditor. He does audits and other videos. But he went to the, I guess his Democratic headquarters or Democratic building there as a First and Second Amendment open carry. And apparently somebody called 911. So I'm gonna do a quick kind of, I guess, preface to it, and the video or the YouTube channel link is in the description box below, and under it are the video links to what he did. You have to click them in order from top going down, and you click them in order. You can watch all of them. They're kind of short, they're not that long. You can watch all of them. But go to his YouTube channel, check it out. Check out those videos. So he goes to the Democratic building, open carry. Everybody seemed pretty nice. The video I watched, everybody was, hey, how you doing? Everybody knew who he was. But apparently somebody inside may have called 911. So as you watch these different videos, he calls to make a FOIA request. They're very polite. And then he calls and he gets the police report, and he gets a CD of the 911 call, and he calls them, and whoever it was on the recording from the police department was knowledgeable and knew, said, no, he's fine. He can do that. He's good to do what he's doing. But when they first call, the first thing they said was it's not really an emergency, and that's not technically an abuse of 911, even though they say 911 is for emergencies. Sometimes people will just call 911 and go, I don't know if this is an emergency. It may be, so you never know. But he does say that, well, it's not really an emergency, but there's this guy standing out front. And I think he said, I heard something about he doesn't have a guard card or something. He's standing guard out front because he has a weapon. It's an open carry state, right? Oregon. But the caller goes on to say, well, I don't think he can be out there open carry. And she says, well, you can see the weapon. It's out in the open. Yeah, well, that's legal in Oregon. And he goes, well, I don't think he can loiter in front of the Democratic building. Can he? Can he loiter in front of this building? Let me tell you guys something. The dispatcher was right, or the call taker from the police department. If you're on a public sidewalk, it's not loitering. You can stand there all friggin' day if you want and wave at cars. Turn around and wave at the building. Loitering is for like on private property. Let's say it's a shopping center. And let's say Dick's Sporting Goods or Joe's Pizza Hut or whatever has rented one of the buildings there in that shopping center for business. Because that's what they do. They rent or lease those buildings and those shopping centers from the property manager. And let's say you're standing in the shopping center in front of that building on their little walkway. Now they can say, you know what, no loitering, you need to go. We don't want you here. You need to go next door. You need to move on. Now they can get you for loitering or even trespassing. And I'm giving you the short version because I'm hungry and I want to eat. So I'm just giving you guys the short version. I'm sure somebody will put in the comment section below the whole thing. But just the short version, they can come out and go, I don't want you here in front of my building. You need to move. You're on private property at that point, and you need to leave if you're asked to leave. So that's when loitering or trespassing come into play. If you're out on the sidewalk or the street you're in public property, you can stand there all day if you want. That's why when I did that First Amendment audit at the recruiting center, and some people said it's a government yada yada, I could have stayed, but I was in a private shopping center, and the guard came over and he goes, well, you can't film here. Yeah, I can record anything I can see in public. And he goes, well, we don't want you here, and they don't want you in this parking lot right here. That's why I walked out to the sidewalk and started recording from the sidewalk. And he still went and called the police, and the Redlands PD came out, and they're like, well, he said you went right to the sidewalk. I go, yeah. They go, yeah, you're good. It's public property. So anyway, back to CB's video that I put in the description box below. You hear the guy go, well, he's on the sidewalk, but he's loitering. No, he's not. He's in public. So that was really funny. And the guy then said, I was just going to bring up something. Hold on, I got it. He was talking about, they called it an abuse of 911. I don't know if you can file a civil lawsuit against them for false calling or whatever. I guess you could based on that and see what the courts, how it plays out in court. But as far as abuse of 911, that could be more criminal, and he would have to, that's between him and the police department or the DA if they want to charge him with abuse of 911. You know, like that lady that called and pissed off, called 911 because McDonald's gave her a hamburger and she didn't feel it was cooked enough. Did you guys hear about that one? And she called like 7 times and said, well, I want something done. This is bullshit. And they got her for abusing 911. Patrick, who's now Patrick, remember? Abusing 911. But that's more of a criminal charge. If you want to make it civil, I guess you could use that criminal report but they would have to be charged with it, because if the DA decides not to charge them or pursue it and they dismiss it, then it could be substantiated that, or it could be a substantiated 911 call. Is that as clear as mud for you guys? I'm sorry, I'm just talking on an empty stomach. But again, CB, check the channel link below in the description box. Watch all of those videos. They're very interesting, and you'll get a little chuckle out of the 911 call. You really will. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'm going to eat lunch. Faba beans.